The Astros won the World Series last night, beating the LA Dodgers 5-1 in a winner-take-all 7th game. From Los Angeles, NPR's Tom Goldman reports.
Fresh off a loss the night before, the Astros bounced back and struck quickly in Game 7. It wasn't over after 2 innings, but the Dodgers were in a deep 5-0 hole, and they never dug out. Houston outfielder George Springer hit a home run, his record-tying 5th for the series, and it helped him earn the Most Valuable Player award. The series was a memorable battle between 2 great teams. Houston's second baseman Jose Altuve was asked what if the Astros a little bit better in the end.
We all know how much talent we have in that clubhouse, but we never take it for granted. And I think we did the small things in baseball, everything you gotta do.
It's the first title in the team's 56 years of existence. Tom Goldman, NPR News, Los Angeles.
This is NPR. Myanmar's de facto leader Aung San Suu Kyi has visited her country's strife-torn Rakhine State for the first time since taking office. NPR's Anthony Kuhn reports from Beijing that Myanmar's military has been accused of carrying out ethnic cleansing in the area.
Aung San Suu Kyi and a couple dozen officials, police, and soldiers boarded 2 military helicopters Thursday morning. They flew from Rakhine State's capital Sittwe to the town of Mongdo in the north. More than 500,000 stateless Rohingya Muslims have reportedly fled military anti-insurgency operations in Rakhine State and settled in refugee camps in neighboring Bangladesh. Critics have blamed Suu Kyi for not speaking up for the Rohingya. Suu Kyi says Rohingya who can prove their residents of Rakhine State can return, even as more Rohingya refugees continue to flee. Anthony Kuhn, NPR News, Beijing.
A fire extinguisher company is recalling one of its products because it might not work properly. Anne-Marie Burkle is the acting chair of the Consumer Product Safety Commission and says there's a problem with one of the Kidde fire extinguishers.
Well, the seriousness of the issue is the fact that when you need it, it may not work. We have roughly, somewhere nearly 400 reports out of that 40 million where they didn't work properly, and there were injuries and property damage as a result of that.
There was also one death. Consumers with questions about the Kidde extinguisher are being asked to contact the Consumer Product Safety Commission online at cpsc.gov. This is NPR.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include Road Scholar, a nonprofit educational travel institution providing learning adventures for adults, families, grandparents, and grandchildren. A catalog is available at roadscholar.org/summer 2018.
It's now 7:06. Good morning to you, Michiana morning. Well, we'll get right to it. We still have that $25 that we need to get rid of before we get anything else. We really need somebody to call up to knock that off the board. We need to just get over this $39,000 mark. We are $25 away. 800-553-9287 is the number. You enjoy Michiana Morning, you enjoy the NPR News Breaks, call us up. Call us up with a pledge of support at any amount. A basic membership will take us over the $39,000 mark.
1-800-553-9287. Teddy, do your little phone thing.
Would rip it out the wall because someone's calling?
No, not that.
Sorry, I can't believe no one called up yet to get this $25 off the wall. So it's, I know there's a lot of people listening right now that really enjoy the station and don't support it. The statistics have proven that only 1 in 10 public radio listeners actually support the programming. So a lot of people listening just wishing, Teddy, shut up, get back to the music. But no, really, if that number increased by half, we wouldn't have to be on the air so much. If it was 5 in 10 instead of 1 in 10, we'd meet our budget requirements and more. We could probably get a fancy car. Oh, never mind. But we need somebody to call up right now and pledge your support. If you love the station, let us know. Pledge your support. 800-553-9287.
1-800-553-9287. Your dollars go directly to pay for the music that you enjoy. And it costs us $53.98 every time an hour goes by. we're not even missing an hour's worth of programming to cross the $39,000 mark. So whatever you can afford to do, it'll be most appreciated and most helpful right now. 800-553-9287. We have a challenge from Frank Hersinger of Fenville, Michigan on the table to match you dollar for dollar. Right now, when you make that call, 800-553-9287. And we still have phone lines open, so please don't hesitate to call 800-553-9287.
And let's take a look at the weather. It's right at 45 degrees, foggy, light rain falling here in the Michiana area. And it's going to be a rainy day throughout, cloudy, calm winds, and a high right at 55 degrees. We could get some heavy rain today. More rain is forecasted overnight with a low around 44. A partly sunny day tomorrow with a high of 51 degrees. Hopefully get a break to get these leaves cleaned up, son, because the rain's coming back for the weekend. And mostly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 53. And more rain and possible thunderstorms on Sunday with a high of 66 degrees. 800-553-9287 is the number of the day. Once again, call us up with your pledge of support at any amount. We have a lot of suggested pledge levels to talk about as well. And support for this program provided by WAUS members and Notre Dame's Nanovic Institute for European Studies and the Department of Music, presenting pianist Stephen Huff, Wednesday evening, November 8th at 7:30 in the Leighton Concert Hall of the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center. Wagner, Strauss, Standards, and Broadway are in the lineup. The number for tickets is 574-631-2800, online at nanovic.nd.edu. And back to the music we go. We'll get this hour of music going with the English String Orchestra and the sounds of William Boyce's Symphony No. 8. the first movement, Pomposo Allegro, from the Symphony No. 8 in D minor of William Boyce, with William Bolton and the English String Orchestra. Right here on Michiana Morning, 90.7 FM. It's now 7:16.
And good morning, 800-553-9287. That's the number to call. And Ray just got off the phone, right?
I did. I just got off the phone because somebody decided to call 1-800-553-9287. And a special thank you to Joanne Klopfenstein from North Liberty, Indiana. Thank you for calling and pledging your support to WAUS. We really do appreciate all of our member listeners and the support that they give to our programming here.
And she took us up to the $39,000 mark. We are so excited.
Thank you, Joanne.
Great. That's 800-553-9287. That's the number to call to pledge your support. Get a fanfare for you when you help us get to a milestone.
We got one.
That's so we have fanfare. We have the Lloyd Bond Brass Ensemble lined up and ready to go for you with a fanfare of your own to help us get to another milestone.
And we have a challenge that we're working on to finish from Frank Hersinger of Fenville, Michigan. $60 pledge will finish off this challenge.
Okay, there we go.
So wouldn't you like to be the one, and you can get a fanfare played for you. You break that down into monthly installments if you'd like to do it. 800-553-9287. Maybe you'd like to just put it on a credit card and not worry about it anymore. That's easy to do too. We take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. 800-553-9287. Or we can just send you a statement with an envelope, and then you can decide how you want to pay for your pledge. 800-553-9287. Or pledge online if you want to. That's waus.org.
There's no amount too great. There's no amount too small. Our basic pledge levels start from a 35, and our Fetzer Society from 500 plus. And so anything that you feel comfortable giving is more than welcome and greatly appreciated here. Again, that number is 1-800-553-9287. And don't think that your donation doesn't go anywhere. It does, and it goes directly into our operating costs for this.
For the station.
For the station, yes.
Yeah, it costs us $53.98 every time an hour goes by. Listeners pay for 8 hours every day of our programming, and we'd love to have you help us out with several hours or a few minutes of programming, whatever is your style, whatever your size pledge is. We don't know how much you can pledge, so we're not going to tell you how much to pledge. You decide that, and then you call us and let us know. 800-553-9287, just $60 away from finishing this challenge on the table.
$60.
That's it.
$10 a month for 6 months. Or $20 a month for 3 months. 800-553-9287, or just a credit card number and $60 today. Call us up and take care of this challenge. Let's get it off the table here while we hear the music of Mozart. That'd be great to just get rid of it and move on. People challenge, they say, you know, here's my information, but you can't get the dollars until somebody else calls up and takes care of this challenge. They're challenging you to call 800-553-9287 and pledge your support. Become a new member. We're especially looking for new members to join the WAUS family. The expenses rise, so we need to increase that member base to keep pace. That's simple. 800-553-9287, that number once again. Here's the Artaria Quartet and the music of Mozart String Quartet in D. That's the Menuetto Allegro from Mozart's String Quartet in D, with the Artaria Quartet performing right here on WAUS. It is 7:26, and the temperature is right at 45 degrees here in Berrien Springs. Light rain, foggy as well, and some rain is forecasted throughout the morning with the high today right near 55 degrees. Could get some heavy rain at times as well. 800-553-9287, that is the number to get right here into the studios and take part in our fall fundraiser. We have a $60 challenge on the table that we want to get rid of here. Like now would be great.
That is true. 800-553-9287. You know, if you're listening to WAUS and you're enjoying the music and you have never been a member, this is your time to call and take care of that, because we depend on our listeners to pay for 8 hours every single day of our programming, and it costs us $53.98 every time an hour ticks by. And listeners have been helping us out for a long time. Ever since we came on the air in 1971, there are people who have never missed a year of being a member of WAUS since that time. And if you would like to say thank you to them for making this station available to you for your enjoyment, the best way is to pick up the phone, call 800-553-9287, and pledge what you can afford to do to be a member of WAUS. We are asking right now for $60 to finish off this challenge from Frank Hersinger of Fenville, Michigan, but $60 might not be what you had in mind to pledge, so do what you can do. Maybe you're planning to do $120 or some other amount, or maybe you were planning on $5 or $10. That's just fine. You just do what you can do. Someone else will pick up the rest of this if you don't finish this off, and it's quite all right. We are just grateful for every pledge that comes in.
1-800-553-9287. And I want to speak to those non-members, those who have been listening and listen on a regular or semi-regular basis. And you may be thinking, as I used to think before yesterday, that that my dollars don't actually go anywhere, and my contribution won't actually make that much of an impact. And I'd like you to reconsider that thinking. Every dollar that comes in takes care of about a minute of programming. 90 cents takes care of a minute of programming here, and whatever you're able to contribute, however large, however small, capitalize on the member challenges that especially the one from Algis Dekis in Michigan City, and he's a renewing member who has decided that he wants to encourage those who have been listening but have not committed to any financial pledge to do so, and he will donate $20 in their honor just for calling and pledging whatever amount is comfortable for them. So I encourage you to call 1-800-553-9287 if you enjoy the programming and you want to actually take that step and show your form of thanks in the way of a pledge.
Yeah, Ray became a brand new member yesterday, and Algis Dekis kicked in $20 for Ray. And he'll do it for you too. We've got plenty of money left on the table on that challenge. 800-553-9287 is the way you get it going. And we're really excited about how things are. We're sitting right at $39,000 right now. 18 brand new members so far. Looking for new member number 19 and new member number 20. Love to round up to 20 there. And if you're going to be one of those, you just call us and introduce yourself. Let us know that. We'd love to talk to you. $60 left on this challenge from Frank Hersinger of Fenville, Michigan. Please call. Help us out here. 800-553-9287.
Online at WAUS.org. A $60 challenge lingering in the atmosphere here in the studios at WAUS. We need to go ahead and take care of that with your help. We need that taken care of now. There's plenty of you listening, and we appreciate you listening. And a lot of people listening don't actually support the programming. So we're really appealing to you, the person who was just thinking about, you know, I ought to just call and pledge and take care of that.
Yes, you should.
You really should. Here, we need you to call 800-553-9287. We need your name, address, phone number, how much you'd like to pledge, take care of that challenge, and how you'd like to take care of it. That's all there is to it. You're on your way. And we'd be ever grateful for you because we can move on to other challenges and things that we need to do. So call us up. It's not a lengthy process. And, you know, we're asking for $60 right now, but if that's a little out of your budget, call up and pledge any amount you can. If you're a new member, we get $20 on top of it, even if you call and pledge $5. Or if you call like Douglas did earlier and join the Vets Society at $500. Whatever the case may be, whatever is comfortable for your budget. We need you to do it now. 800-553-9287. The phone lines are open. There's plenty of people here. Teddy Williams, Sharon Nugent, Ray, one of our student announcers. Ray Stevenson. So either one of us would be more than happy to take a call each.
That's right.
Right now. The music now from Andre Messinger. 800-553-9287. That number again. the music of Andre Messier, and the clarinetist Gabor Nieli and Katharina Chuifol harp. And it's 7:40. Michiana Morning on 90.7 FM, WAUS. Support for this program provided by WAUS members and Andrews University. Seek knowledge, affirm faith, and change the world.
Our $60 that are sitting here on this challenge waiting to be wiped off the table are starting to get a little lonely. They're waiting to match you dollar for dollar when you make a phone call here, 800-553-9287, and that's all. 800-553-9287, $60 left on a challenge, and we're looking to get new members if possible. If you're listening, you have never been a member of WAUS and you would like to do that, I know you would because you like the music and you know that we depend on you to help keep it on the air. So the number again, 800-553-9287.
There's no pledge too great or too small. We are looking for $60. Call 1-800-553-9287. But if the $60 is out of your budget, our pledge levels start from $35 as our basic, and it's just a suggested amount. And then we have our pledge levels of $500 plus, which is our Fetzer Society, and whatever you feel comfortable giving, give, because your donations and your contribution matters, and we really do appreciate your appreciation of us. So call 1-800-553-9287 with your pledge of support.
That's right. These dollars will match your dollars until they're gone. And if you can give $60, you will wipe this challenge off the table. If you can give $5, somebody else can give the rest, and you will still get your dollars doubled. So that's how this works. 800-553-9287. There are advantages if you can give $35 at least. Everybody who gives $35 or more gets our newsletter a couple times a year and gets to participate in our annual member survey, which goes out in January-ish. And you can do that if you can pledge at least $35. But you know what? You're still a member, even if you give $5. So whatever you can afford to do, I'm talking to you this morning. If you haven't done it yet, please take a moment. Ray is waiting for a call. Teddy would love to take a call. I would love to talk to you too. And it's just as easy as picking up the phone. 800-553-9287.
And the music of George Gershwin for you now, and looking forward to hearing from you. It's 7:48. Leon Bates performing 3 preludes from George Gershwin. And remember when he was here in the Howard Performing Arts Center performing. What a great pianist he is. The bodybuilder pianist he is known as. And thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. 800-553-9287 is the number. It is 7:50.
800-553-9287. Teddy, I think that it's time for a fanfare. I just got off the phone with a new member who has been listening for a while, and
right.
and she just appreciates the quality music. and the
That's outstanding.
and she said the talented voices on the other end of the radio. A special thanks to Jill Klingbeil from LaPorte, Indiana. We really appreciate you calling and showing your pledge of support. And with that support, Jill was actually able to capitalize on the member challenge from Algis Dekis, the $20 donation for new members.
That's
exactly.
Great. That's
and also to take care of the challenge that was on the table from Frank Hersinger from Fenville, Michigan.
There we go.
And now that challenge is off the table. Thank you so very much, Jill.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And we're just at 19 brand new members. We're looking for new member number 20. There'll only be one new member number 20 during our fall fundraiser. And if you would like it to be you, well, we'd like that too. 800-553-9287 is the way to get things started here. 800-553-9287. Algis Dekis from Michigan City will chip in $20.
Drafted in the third pick, they have won over 5 Super Bowls. The head coach is Bill Belichick.
Matt Ryan has played only